Alright, so, yeah, well, that was aggressive. And now we have a crisis on our hands. Well, he has a crisis on his head. I'm sorry, Shin, this is all our voice. A wrapped marriage. Heard that. Is she okay? Calm down, Rose. There's nothing to worry about. Was the very best medical staff. I'm sorry, but I got to head right over there right away. Of course. Thanks, I had fun today. Aren't you going to go with? After Dr. Shin went off by himself, I wondered if Kuna was okay. The next day, Rose, there's a takeout order from the hospital. Okay. Thank you for your custom. Here's your mocha. Thank you. You look lively as ever. Doctor's glasses had been fixed. I'm glad what should I say? Yeah, I am. I'm glad your glasses are fixed. Actually, I have a stomachache all morning. Well, I don't know. I'd have a stomachache worrying about my friend all morning. That's no good. Is it because you had a bad sleep pressure? You shouldn't sleep on your stomach. I do not. And why have you gone all details on I have sleep posture? I guess depression from you. Anyways, more depression is how Karuna's doing. Yeah, she's fine. It seems like she caught a cold and came down with a flu. But it's nothing serious. Thanks for concerning. Thank goodness. I was relieved to hear that. Dr. Shin, you called me from the... You have a call from the hospital. What? Again? Okay, put it through. Yes, hello? This is Shin? Karuna. Yes, but I can't come over right now. Yes, I'll be there after work. Finish at 7 p.m. The doctor hung up the phone and looked slightly startled. Doctor, it's fine. It seems that Karuna is quite serious. I gotta go to the hospital again after I finish work. Give her my regards. From the day on, Karuna's health seemed to be in bad condition. I'm sorry for picking you. And every time the doctor was called to the hospital, sighed, Dr. Shin, you have another... Okay, sorry, got to go. Thanks for the coffee. He disappeared in the office with a smile. Honestly, it's not good for his work to be called away so frequently. If that weren't enough, he has to spend at a then for the medication this month too. Work a testing and visit Karuna every day. At this rate, he'll make himself ill. I know, honestly, you think that girl would understand that he has work to do. Afterwards, I followed him to the hospital. I was curious about him and Karuna, A pretty-looking doctor, right coat, approached Dr. Shin. Shin, sorry to call you out here today. Miss Kun. Kun's father has his interests. Dr. Shin and Kun went to an empty room together. I thought I'd never get used to this again, but it was time for Kun listen advice. I pressed the device to the wall. What was going on inside that room? Shin, won't you come back to the hospital? Mr. Kun? Around his future father-in-law, the doctor has gone serious mode. You are a high-end surgery. There is no need to focus on plastic surgery. And if you were here, I'm sure that Karuna would be far more motion stable. Do you understand? Her recent illness has been in order to keep you by her side. That's which is more important to you, my daughter or your work? His work. I gave you permission to marry her because I thought you'd care about her. I'm sorry, but Karuna and my plastic work cannot be compromised. With regards to Karuna, I may have been mistaken in how I care for her, What hell does he mean by that? You're unbelievably stubborn. It's because of that Kuna has then half a year back. What did her account have to do with this? As my daughter's future husband, you seriously didn't disappoint me. I'm truly sorry. After one side of being Dr. Shin then hushed out of the room, Dr. Shin continued to stand with his head hanging. His face looked terribly pale. It seemed like conditions that outstand like me wouldn't understand. But still, seeing Dr. Shin like this made me want to cry. After the doctor returned to his clinic alone, the light in the room remained on. Doctor, at least have some denture. Unable to just leave him like that, I stalked out of the day outside the building. Thought I check on my stock notes. Work, visit hospital, more work, visit hospital, work. The repeat over and over. He's been living like this for a week now. Crash. Suddenly there was a loud sigh from the clinic. Doctor! Of course, I rushed up the stairs in the emergency room. Doctor, are you alright? Oh, Rose. The Dr. Shin was grinding the edge of his desk and he pulled himself to feet. Had he fainted? Don't stress yourself. Do you have a fever? I'm fine. I'm just a little... I bet you have a fever. I had to do something. Don't move. Let me take your temperature. Rose, I'm fine, really. How could you say you're fine when you slide on your feet? I pulled his hand and pushed him down on the near bed. No arguing. Get a proper sleep, at least for tonight. Hey, I never thought you'd force yourself on me like this. She's been wanting to do this. Hey, I'm not forcing myself on you. And stop joking around. How are you not forcing yourself on me when you got me into this position? Dust stretched up his hand and stroked the finger on my cheek. His touch was slightly rough, and his eyes were slight from the fever. The way it looks to me is seductive. Rose? Okay, I get it. I can treat myself, so go on and home. There's no way I'm going home. Don't be stupid. Doctor, please listen to me. Your face is white as a ghost. Fine, I'll get it. Don't cry, Rose. I ended up staying there to take care of him. After that, his injury himself with some fever, medical that falls asleep medicine. On top of that, his fever, he has suffered from lack of sleep. Beep beep. Just then, the sound of taxi arrived ringed out of his cell phone. Sin was saying, "What should I do? Right now, I could sneak a peek message from Kuna. That's Shin. Kuna, I'm sorry." Before I had time to think about it, I took a hold of the phone. I knew that I was lowest to the low, but, hey Shin, will you do your dust as my fiance and stay by my side? The question was straight to the point. I know that you take care of me, but you treat me like a doll in a gas cake to be admired. Sometimes it gets terribly lonely, Kuna. I never knew she felt this way. Rose. Suddenly I felt the dim guys my back cover it up. Apology. I'm sorry. I turned around and held the doctor's smartphone out of him. He suddenly pushed to sweat his brow. A text from Kuna, huh? Well, whatever. Whatever you read it or not, our wrapping relationship was bound to be found out by some people at some point, huh? Strange. There must still be Daisy from his body shook and sport him. Dr. Shin, get a hold of yourself. Eat. But before I could sport him, he pinned me under the bed. Huh? Hot. Huh? My body is so hot. Huh? The medication must not have been working yet. The doctor didn't seem fully recovered. His lip moved down my neck and corridor. Doctor, pull yourself together. We are in the salmon room. This is no place for... I tried doing my perceive, but it smells so good. Doctor, her body's so soft like a ripe fruit. A forbidden secret to drive a man crazy. No, doctor, please come to your senses. As I squirmed, his knees slipped between my thighs, causing me terribly wiggling. No, I had to stop this. My body was glowing as hot as his. Doctor, please go to bed. You can't do this. Come on. Are you worried about my health? Grin. His smile darkened and he looked like his devilish self. I felt my heart would break from it. But if I let him, I wanted to give that his devilish smile and his secret scent, and without thinking, I grabbed it on his eye. In return, he blinked and brought his nose down to rub against my cover. It tickled. I see. Right now, I kind of understand how it feels. The feeling of wanting the one you love beside you when both your body and heart are weak. Huh? That's why she's lied like that. Slump. All his strength left his body. See. The next moment, I heard regular sleep breathing. Doctor. It looked like he lost consciousness again. Doctor, wake up. You're heavy. If you're going to sleep, then let me up first. Come on, doctor. I ended up spending the entire night underneath him like that, without the mystery words spreading around my head. Oh my goodness. The chapters are ending too quickly for me. I guess that's the end of that one, and we're moving on to the next then. Rosa, heat out.